Okay, we're going to add the background here. So we're going to click on the plus button here to add. It's going to bring up the browser window. We're going to go to Media, pick, and then Files that were on the server, and then Pictures, Biblical Illustrations, Jesus Reaching, and here are the 3 versions of the background slides. So we'll put all of them in there, and there they are. Now the reason why I make 3 is, and I'll show in a different video on how I make those, I take the picture that the pastors select for the background, for the cover of the bulletin and the background of the slides, and then in PowerPoint I make them 30% darker and then 60% darker. Because sometimes, depending upon how the light is shining in the church and the brightness of the projector bulb and the age of the projector bulb, will determine which one of these I'm going to use. So because this is a theme slide, I'm going to use, I usually use the middle one and put that up there. So what I did was, before I clicked on slide 2, I held down the command key, then held the mouse button down on the slide, dragged it up on top, and you'll see it turns blue, and then I released it and it assigned it to that slide. So there's my theme. Now, this theme slide should be in the regular announcements, but it's not yet, so I'm going to copy that. So I right-clicked, then I go to copy, then I go to the announcements, and I right-click on the old theme slide, and I do paste. There it is. And now I'm going to delete the old slide, so right-click, delete. And then, now this slide is in the right order, but as you see, there's like little clocks on all of these. That's to say that it has a timer that will automatically advance. So I need to add that feature to this slide. So I right-click and go to next timer. I'm going to set that for our typical speed. Seconds is 8. Hit OK. And there, now it's all ready to go. So now when these are clicked, they will show that slide for 8 seconds and then move on automatically to the next one, and then change the background automatically as well. There we go. Okay, now we're back to making our bulletin. You'll notice that it's highlighted blue here because the last time we used a right click on it, and that's okay. You can just do a left click, a regular click on it, and it'll turn yellow. After that is the opening hymn, which is hymn 401. So we're going to search to see if we have that hymn already. And looks like we do. And there it is. We did use it once before, but I noticed the formatting doesn't match the new standards that we had made. So I have to change those, and the background does not match. So I'm going to delete the background, right click, delete slide. Whoops, didn't want to do that, so then I go up to edit, undo. I want to remove the background, which is remove slide 4, JPEG. There, now it's gone. Now in our new standard of what's the best font and size and position on the slide for text, we consulted with Northern Sound and also then tested with members, and we came up with New Times Roman. Bold is what everything that the congregation says or sings is going to be in. The size is going to be 78. The color is always going to be white, and it should always be at the top. And and if it's a song, it should always be centered. So we're going to apply all of these to it. And there they go. Now we're going to edit this because our new standard is that this introductory slide, which just gives us the title, should not be bold. So I'm going to I selected it all by hitting Command A, and now I'm going to make it unbold by hitting Command B. I'm going to move on to the next slide, and it says verse 1 in the notes down here, and it says it right there, but it's not, the people don't see that. So we're going to put a number 1 at the beginning, and we'll go to the, this is not the whole hymn. This is only 1 and 3 and 5. And so this O on the end is a hanging text, and that's not good, so we're going to move that over with hitting a return. And I'm going to edit this because this isn't the whole hymn. This is only verses 1, 3, and 5. So now we're done. which now we have, which this hymn 401 is also the same verses of this hymn 401. So now we have duplicates, so we don't need this one. So we're going to right click it and remove from the library. Yep. And we're going to change this name, which is, we just click on it again, and we're going to get rid of all that extra text there. And we're going to say that it's verse 1, 3, 5. So that means this cannot work for our service today, so we'll have to go get the full version of hymn 401. So we'll do that in the next video.